Hey YouTube, today I have a palette from Sephora that I just purchased. It is actually one of the Disney palettes, and it's the Jasmine palette. Let's see if we can, yeah, Disney Jasmine palette. This is the box that it comes in. I got, I think, only one thing from that Cinderella palette, and I kind of regret because now it's collectible. I only got from the Cinderella palette the compact, mirror compact, which I keep in my bag. So I missed out on the palette and the lipsticks and every other thing that came with the Cinderella palette. But I think it was because a lot of the shadows, that first palette was all shadows, and a lot of the colors in that palette were a little cool for me. So when I saw the Jasmine palette, it has a lot of warm colors in it, and I wanted to hurry up and grab it up. And I am noticing that in my area, at least, this palette is not available widely in stores. I have been to, well, I went to a full Sephora store in the mall and everything was picked over and gone. I went to a couple of Sephora's and JCPenney's and they don't have the palettes yet. They don't have anything from the Jasmine collection yet. So I had to order it from Sephora.com. This is what the front of the palette looks like. And I knew eventually I would focus. This lattice that is around her picture, this thing is gorgeous. But the lattice is sort of a raised textured. It's not just a print. It's raised and textured on the front of it. And she's just like printed on in a gold foil. Let's see if I can get a little closer and show you. Yeah. So that is Jasmine. And at the top it just says, "You're only in trouble if you get caught." And I love that motto. So to open this up, it has a little tassel on the side. It does not open up like a storybook, even though they call it a storybook palette. This is a storybook palette volume 2. It slides this way out, and I will pull the entire palette out. And this is the back of that palette also. It is a nice, hard, stable cardboard. It'll last forever. But anyway, these are the colors, and I love them because they are warm and vibrant. And actually I like the fact that this time they gave you a blush here and they gave you a bronzer here. Yeah, a blush and a bronzer. And the fabric that's wrapped around is sort of a satiny, it's not paper, it's a satiny fabric that's wrapped around the box. If you want, I will do some swatches or a look maybe with this palette. I know a lot of people are buying the palette and sort of saving it because it's a collectible, but my thing is I think that you should use it. I mean, you can keep the box afterwards, but I think you should use the palette, the shadows and the blush and things. Once you finish, this can be lifted out. It's just a little flat palette, and then you can use the box to store other things, which is a good idea, and I like that. I will actually, because some of these are so pretty, let me tell you the names if I can. This blue one at the top is called Blue Oasis. The one beside that is called Trust Me. Then the next one beside that is called Abu. The next one is called Ali Ababa, that little cream colored one. And then the sort of brownish, I don't know. The one beside that is called Sultana. The second line down, the blue color is called Friend Like Me. That purplish color beside it is called Master. On the back of the box though, it looks green. I don't know why they did that. But the second color is called Master. The one beside that is called Cosmic. The yellow one is called Cave of Wonders. And beside that is Sand in the Glass. At the bottom, the first blue color is Lapis. Beside that is a Mystical Wonder. Beside that one, the orange color is called Raja. Beside that is called Arabian Sunset. And then the last one is called Bazaar. The blush color is Thrilling Chase. And the bronzer is Golden Sands. And I am going to swatch like this blue one just because I just want to see. Very, very pigmented. So that is the Lapis color. I am not focusing. There we go. That's the Lapis eyeshadow. This one that I'm going to put on now is called Raja. And let's watch Arabian Sunset. I am not going to do all of them. I am just not. Arabian Sunset is really pretty too. And one more, I want to try this Master one, which is a purplish color. It was actually straight up purple, and it's pretty. It's really pretty. That is the Master. Now, the colors seem to me to be very silky, not powdery at all, at least from what I swatched. None of them are powdery. Of course, I haven't swatched. Let's swatch one of the lighter ones like Alibaba and see if it's powdery. This one is I would use as a highlight color. Alibaba, focus. You can't really see on my hand. So this one is not very pigmented. But then if I'm using it on my brow, I don't want it to be screaming at me. So that's Alibaba at the bottom. These things are extremely pigmented. I like it a lot. So that is the Jasmine Storybook Volume 2 palette from Disney, exclusive to Sephora. And I am going to use it and not just save it. But thank you all for watching. And focus. Have a good day.